sorry, I'm having a conversation.
Plants feel pain and suffering. It's been proven.
You just really don't care about us, do you?
You don't need to be patronising, but I am listening to you.
Because I'm a man, I'm patronising?
No, I'm not saying
Oh my
that.
god, I'm out.
How about we show the truth, masters, the reality of the dairy industry? This is what you pay for. Mother dairy cows end up in a slaughterhouse once their milk production declines. The male calves are shot in the head or bludgeoned to death because they don't produce milk. This is the realities. This is what you support if you're not vegan. Boycott masters, boycott animal abuse and murder. This is the largest Holocaust in history. 3 trillion non-human animals are brutally murdered by humans for food, clothing, fashion, animal entertainment, and so much more. You don't need to be supporting this anymore. Masters have blood on their hands, and so do you if you're not vegan.
Sorry to say, so do you. You're wearing it and it's in your shoes.
Shoes, where is it? Tell me, what am I...
Why do they always do that? They always point something out, like, why don't you ask first, get the answer, because you just might be wrong, which you are. In most cases, when people are accusing vegans of wearing leather or fur, most cases, I haven't even seen a single case where a vegan was like, oh yeah, you're right, I am wearing leather, I'm sorry. You know what? Let me pack my shit and go, goodbye. Like, that has never happened.
Wearing?
So the leather and the rubber?
We're out there protesting against those industries, so obviously we would be aware if we're, you know, using those products.
What do you class
I'm not wearing animal
What do you
skin.
classify that?
Rubber is not an animal product.
No, but in the fabric of your Converse shoes, there is a...
This isn't Converse. It's Edico. It's a completely vegan brand.
What's your sign made out of?
Not animal products.
It's not. It's,
Synthetic material.
I'm sorry to say this. Non-vegans are just fucking pathetic. Like, you guys have nothing. You guys have nothing. I'm bored with you guys. You guys. This is why people have a lot of vegans have even stopped talking about it, because it's just this merry-go-round. Like, you guys just have nothing. You're just animal abusers. More of a compliment, because at the end of the day, we're being nice when we call you animal abusers. It's not accurate at all. You're not an animal abuser. It's not like you're just paying for people to abuse animals. They end up dead. So you're an animal murderer. You're a murderer of animals. It's not like, you know, you just pay someone to kick a pig really quickly. No. That's animal abuse. Animal murder is what people are paying for.
This is foam. You can pick me apart. Is it actually because you feel guilty about your own choices because you actually pay for animal products, animal abuse and murder?
I work an abattoir, so, you know, I don't really give a rat's ass what you think.
You don't give a rat's ass. What?
So she's talking to some random guy who just works at a... That's very... that's weird. That there's just people walking around in this society who... Hey, I worked at an abattoir. For those of you who don't know, an abattoir is just a synonym for slaughterhouse. A house of slaughter for animals.
Abattoir.
Doesn't matter what abattoir.
Do you do the killing yourself?
Yeah.
What animals?
Cows, sheep, pigs.
Right, and how do you feel having to take someone's life?
It tastes bloody good. It's not someone, it's something. I don't care.
Something.
Sorry, I just like to say...
Something. I'm sorry, I'm having a conversation.
Yeah.
Look how fucking triggered all of these fucking people are. Like, you're pathetic. Pathetic. You have nothing. You have nothing. We have the arguments. We have the truth. We have the truth. That's all we need, really. And you guys have nothing. You have nothing. Nothing. Oh, I know what you have. You have... Oh, I think you're wearing leather shoes. I think you are. That's what you have.
They are
It doesn't bother
someone.
me. You've got your opinion.
Animals are someone. They're sentient beings. They feel pain and suffering. They want to live. They are someone.
Plants feel pain and suffering. It's been proven.
Plants don't have a central nervous system. They're not sentient beings.
Plants feel pain and suffering.
I mean, How did we make it to 2025 and people are still saying that plants suffer? I mean, even if we concede that plants suffer, we would have to first agree that animals suffer more intensely than plants do. You cannot sit here and tell me that a carrot suffers equally to, I don't know, someone stabbing a dog or skinning a cat to death. Would you say that's the same? If not, then plants would be preferable since we have to eat something, right?
So animals are something that don't feel pain and suffering, but plants do. Is that your logic?
No, animals feel pain and suffering.
Okay, so why do you kill them?
Because
Why do
we're
you take their life?
We're supreme beings.
So because you think you're superior to them, that gives you the right to abuse and murder them.
Yeah?
Are you honestly serious? I don't think you're being serious.
What's it matter?
What does it matter? Their life. Their life.
Well, that one's clearly not alive. That was
They
dead.
were alive.
And
They died. This is a
you're
mother dairy
promoting
cow.
it by showing a picture of a dead animal.
Promoting it. I'm trying to show people the truth.
How would you
Most
feel if I
people
was
haven't
walk-
seen slaughterhouse footage.
So
Most
if I
people
was
don't
walking
know
around with a
what's
shirt with
going
a dead person on it, would that be okay?
If you're trying to raise awareness to a
Yes,
social
you are.
injustice, then of course
Stupid.
it's okay. You have nothing else to say, dude. Just walk away then. Continue murdering animals.
So I don't get it. He basically said that the photo that she's showing is offensive. But if she showed a photo, if she was walking around with like a photo with like sliced apples or sliced carrots, would this guy who just said that plants feel pain too, would he really have an issue with her walking around with a photo, a poster of sliced apples? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, these people have nothing. They're liars. They're liars. They're hypocrites. They're manipulators. They're animal murderers. They're murderers. And they're just okay with it.
Continue having blood in your hands.
If it wasn't for
Continue
these
feeding your
protein in
children
animals,
products of animal abuse. Proud
if it
animal
wasn't for
abuser.
protein in the animals, your brain wouldn't have developed to the size it is now, so you can stand here and be a dickhead talking about killing animals.
You can get protein from plants. It's that simple,
Hi, can I have
mate.
my turn now, please?
Sure, I just don't.
Look at this. She have a whole line talking about some, can I get my turn now? Can I get my turn now? Like, you got a whole row of triggered people. Can I get my turn? My God. This is how you know we have the truth. Because if we were coming to you with bullshit, we would be completely fucking ignored. Okay?
Understand why you had to interrupt a conversation.
'Cause
Like, what's the...
I'm quite upset. Okay,
Why are you upset?
I'm sure you believe in your cause that you're doing,
Yes.
but it is
What is there
incredibly
not to
rude.
believe? What is there not to believe? I'm sure you believe in your cause. What is there not to believe? Animals go into slaughterhouses and they're being tortured and they're being killed. So what is there not to believe about it?
You to come in when I was there with my children trying to have a photo taken, and you stepped in front of my child to promote this.
How about we show the truth, masters, the reality of the dairy industry?
Okay.
Yeah, so you're standing in front of a company that rapes, abuses, and murders animals. I understand if you're not aware of what happens in the dairy industries, and it is my moral duty to speak up for the truth
Okay.
and show you
don't
what you're
care about
supporting.
the feelings of my kids at all.
If there were Ku Klux, if people were dressed up as Ku Klux Klan members and you were about to have a photo with them with your child, would it be justified for a human rights activist to intervene and say, no, this is wrong?
So you don't care at all about the feelings of my children.
Can you answer my question?
Oh my God, your fucking children's feelings is not fucking more important than the feelings of animals. Sorry. Animals are being stabbed and they're being thrown into scalding hot boiling water and they're being put into gas chambers. Your fucking child will be okay. Okay?
Okay, I'm saying
Like this, this overprotection of children is just like, ugh.
it's about not about the politics right now. It's about individuals. It's about me, you, my kids.
No, it's actually about the victims. The victims that
Victims,
masters
bitch, victims.
are profiting from rape, abuse, and murder. I
Yeah,
will
while
debate-
your fucking children is eating their bodies. How about that? They're the victims, not your children.
Never apologise for speaking up for rape, abuse and murder victims. If there were people dressed up as Ku Klux Klan members and you were about to have a photo with your children with them, would it be justified for someone to intervene and say, no, this is wrong? These people are abusing, enslaving and murdering humans based on their skin colour.
I can tell
Would it be justified?
It would not be justified, but
it would not be justified. So you should have been allowed the opportunity to have a photo with the Ku Klux Klan members in this hypothetical scenario.
You just really don't care about us, do you?
I care about animals. Do you care about animals?
I do care about animals.
I think you should be privileged that I'm trying to show you the truth. Your children have the right to know what's happening to their beloved animal friends.
My children do know what's happening. They do know the truth because I speak to them about it. They don't need someone dressed as a cow in a leotard coming out here and doing a stunt.
You showing your children slaughterhouse footage.
I've worked in an abattoir before when I was younger.
Oh my god, another one. You know what I noticed about a lot of these vegan street interviews? A lot of these people will come out and say, oh, I once owned a farm, or I once worked in a slaughterhouse. Like, that's scary. That's fucking scary. There's just, I didn't even know that. Like, you just walk outside your house and like, all these people worked in a slaughterhouse once. I mean, it's no wonder they don't work there anymore. You can't work there for too long, you know.
Your children slaughterhouse footage.
No, because they're too young to be exposed to this kind of stuff.
Have you told them what the animals they're eating and what happens to them?
Yes, I have, and they don't like eating it.
And you're okay feeding them products?
He did not show his children slaughterhouse footage. And if he said anything at all about what's happening to these animals inside of these abattoirs, he's given them the watered down version. Because he already is coming over here saying, oh, that poster is too much for my child. Like, it's...
Of animal abuse.
Yeah, I am.
Why?
Because...
If you're against animal abuse, then you would just not have anything to say, really. Just shut up.
One thing or another. We live in a society where there's a lot of...
I'm just asking, why are you okay paying for animal abuse?
And I'm trying to explain it, and you're not letting me answer it.
You're not really answering many of my questions.
Look, I understand that you've got a cause that you want to try and promote, and you're trying to change people's minds. I'm just letting you know that this is not the way to go about it. Okay?
I don't take advice from people who support the animal holocaust.
I didn't say I did.
That's like a racist telling someone who's against racism, telling them how to advocate against racism.
Right. How about you go vegan first, and then you show us how it's done, and then you say change your approach, and then maybe we can talk about it and have a discussion and debate about it, and then maybe I'll change, right? But you're not even vegan, bro. And you're saying, and you're telling her how to be a better vegan? Next level audacity, bitch. That's all I can say. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
This is the right way to go about it.
You're not making sense as a way of discourse between two people, so I'm going to go now.
You didn't really answer.
Okay, so go. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, you didn't let me, but we'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Are you against animal abuse?
Good luck with all this.
Are you against animal abuse?
I am, but you don't want to listen
No,
to me
you're
and
not.
my thoughts, so we're done here.
No, I'm happy to listen.
I'm actually going to go back to my kids now and tell them that you're an insane person. How's that? Yeah, you are insane.
So, but
You're
you
rude.
justify paying for animal abuse and murder to your children and yourself. Are you
No, I
honestly
don't.
okay with this?
I'm not okay with it. That's why I
Okay,
came to tell you I'm not okay with this, and I'm not okay with you trying to come out here and promote it.
No, he's twisting words. He's saying I'm not okay with this. What he's trying to say is I'm not okay with you being out here showing this. I know these psychological games. Like, come on, you people are too basic.
And photobombing my kids. Okay? You stepped in front of my child when she was having a photo taken. It's not okay.
Yeah, with products of animal abuse and violence.
You're just going around in circles, and you're not listening to me. You don't respect
I
me as
am
a
listening.
person. You're not. Are you listening to me? Can you
Yes, I
stop the
am.
rhetoric for 1 second and listen to me?
Yeah, I am listening. You don't need to be
Okay.
patronising, but I am listening to you.
Because I'm a man, I'm patronizing.
No, I'm not
Oh
saying
my
that.
god.
She never said that. So, she never said that.
I'm out. No, you are not listening to me. I'm done. See you.
Alright, continue
Alright.
supporting the animal holocaust. Be a proud animal abuser and a disgusting human being.
Right, go fuck off, bitch. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. My dog passed away. Brownie, I know I'm saying that kind of lightly, but, you know, I've been devastated. And he's my baby. Like, he's my child. He was the center of my world, so... it's been taking me a while to adjust to normal life. Especially when we have to deal with stupid fucks like this in the world every single day. That's why I try to just mind my business and just stay to myself. But people are always like poking. And, you know, if you don't like something, you can just keep walking. But, you know, people, they always want to have an opinion. If you have something to say, then, you know, voice your opinion. But don't play the victim, because you're not a victim. And neither is your children.